So I thought it was a good time to do a quick update on War and Order and on my channel. Hey guys, this is Heretic, and in this video I'm going to give a quick update on the game, on my channel, and where I'm headed with it. Alright, so let's get started. So the big thing that's come in War and Order over the past couple months is the Totem update that came last month. This update is massive. It has huge implications on how the game is actually played, from everything from PvE to, of course, the most important thing is all your PvP events. So I like to think of the Totem as a more powerful artifact that's in your array. So if you go up here to your array, you have your 5 different totems here that are in your array. But now every time you send your troops out, you also have this other item that works the same way as an artifact, but it's even more powerful. You have more say over the stats that you get on this new item, and the effects that it has are even stronger than what your artifacts have. So another thing that's new to the game, at least to me, and from what I've seen over the history of War and Order, is that the pace of starting a new realm and then getting to your first merge has actually sped up. So before, it seemed like you'd play forever in one realm without having a merge. And by the time you got the merge, your realm was really suffering. The way that they're doing it now is, before you get to that point where you're really suffering, the merge is already happening. So it keeps that excitement up. It's a really good thing. Hopefully it catches people before they get bored and adds a little spice to their gameplay as they deal with the doubling or tripling of their realm population. This actually happened to us when I was in CRE in 1402. We had our merge with a couple other realms, and then we had all that drama and excitement that comes with adding, in our case, an even stronger group of players into the mix of things. So we were no longer the top dogs. We actually had Cerberus, who is way higher than us as far as his tech. And so he's able to kind of dominate here. So we went from being able to dominate everybody to just, not being on that same level, being kind of a step down. So, and also another thing, recently we all received this survey that came out discussing the Crown event. It looks like this event, which is one of the most important events in the game, it's going to undergo some really big changes. For sure, the event's going to be shortened. And it's possible that even the second phase of the event's going to be removed entirely. And beyond that, between now and the end of the year, I see a lot of other new things coming. I see, at some point this year, most likely either sometime this year or early next year, there's going to be, a castle level upgrade. Now we're at 40 is the max. It's probably going to go to like 45 or 50. I don't know. And with that, you would get, your angel, your troop, and your equipment. It would go up a tier. So you would have more things to do and something else to focus on. I'm pretty sure that's coming, because it's been a while since we moved from 35 to 40. Also, for sure, and I really expect this to be really in the next few months, Totem Materials need to make it over into the sales area. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was some kind of monthly card or something that would allow you to get some of these materials on a daily basis, a lot easier than right now. It needs to make it to that sales area or have some other way to bring down those prices to make it more available to the majority of players out there, because it is so powerful, especially when you get to the purple and the gold totems. The damage that it does is pretty incredible. But right now it's a little bit difficult for most players to get stuff at this level. Right now, to get the gold level, you have to actually get it from events. You can't even get it from the normal store. If I go in here though, the first level on totems isn't that bad, and it gives you stuff, and you could just hit that $4.99. This is what I would do. Hit that $4.99, and what I do get the $4.99 packs, and then just let this reset and get more, because you'll get more of the materials for your dollar. So you always want to try to do that. But I would expect these to drastically come down, in some of the dailies or limited packs at some point in the near future. And then I would expect the gold items to probably first go into the normal store, and then later on make it to the sales store, just to kind of trickle that out so that more and more players actually get them. All right, the game has been pretty fun. I've actually recently changed alliances over here to Danger of Death, and they weren't even in 1402 with me. So we had our merge, and after the merge, we 1402 most of the players joined up in one or two different alliances, and we were all friendly. And I have absolutely nothing bad to say about any of the players that I played with. They're all great people. They do play on a different time zone than me, and so most of our events were really early during the day while I was working, so it was really hard to make most of the events. And the participation, we were trying to do a merge for a long time. We needed it to pull up the activity that we would need for events, just to make it more compelling, more just more fun, right? To have more players playing. That's the whole reason we do things. I mean, I'm late at night now, so there's not a lot of people on or in the alliance that I'm in right now. But I did move over, and we do have 60, 70 players on for most of our events. During Crown, we have a ton of people on. It makes it more fun. You have more players, it's just going to be more fun. We actually, in the Alliance Treasure Hunt, we maxed it out, and no one spent a ton of money. There's just so many players participating that we were able to max it out and get I can show you here, it's kind of cool. You get the Alliance Castle here. So, and this gives an attack and an HP boost to everybody in the Alliance just for having it. So it's really worth getting if you can get to that. And the way that we got to it was really cool. So beyond this, and I'm having fun, a lot of fun. Right now I'm only playing in 1381, which is that merged realm. But in the near future, most likely, I'm going to start a new account in a brand new realm, with some friends. And just to kind of get that experience of what you go through in the very beginning of the game when you first join the game. And I want to try to do it this time without making the same mistakes. Like I want to do more to focus on the things that are most important, like get to level 26 and then kill the monsters, level 26 and above, to get the azurite that I need. Really focus on churning out azurite as quickly as I possibly can, and then not spending a dime on resources or on really anything except artifacts, fragments, and just kind of build up my tech. Same thing now with totems, right? That may be the way to go, at the beginning. So I'd like to kind of go through that again, and also meet a whole new group of people, new people to kind of work with, to learn some from, and hopefully teach some people, some more players out there. So if you're interested in doing something like that, look for me in Discord or online, and I'll post up my line in my Discord here. We can go ahead and coordinate that out with a group of people. All right. So that's all I've got for today, and you take care.